more hunting for Necrozema and the max Lair. Now, we're up to 13 prize. Now we're going to try number 14 and 15. Alright, let's do this. Yes. Anything's fine. So if I don't get any videos up tomorrow because of Christmas, I like to let everyone a Merry Christmas and hopefully a Happy New Year. COVID's kind of in a bind. Had a couple of tragedies recently. Had someone in my family with COVID. Oh, my extended family with COVID. They kind of live in England, but they're still part of my family. So she's in quarantine for 10 days. So we're hoping that nothing bad happens to her. Because apparently COVID is very deadly. Don't know anyone with COVID. I've never met anyone with COVID or who later been diagnosed with COVID. So a lot of people are thinking they're just over. Either it's not real, it is real, or it's real, but they're they're blowing out of proportion. Like they keep telling everyone, like I just look on YouTube because the whole weather thing on there is that every day they've gone up by 100,000, and I highly doubt that's the case. So we got, let's see here. I'll go with Sneasel. Alright, let's see what we're facing today. Watch out. I'm gonna get Suicune or Kyogre. We got normal and bug. I choose normal. Bug would be a problem for Sneasel. And I would think that they'd be smart to know that too, but you never know. Normal is we're facing. What is that? Orangutan. That's what it was. Because it's normal and psychic. For those who are unaware. Or Oranguru, I prefer it to be pronounced that way. Pearl's Drought is going to make fire moves more powerful, which is going to be slightly harmful to Sneasel if you decide to use fire type move. And also lowers reduce damage on Klefki with steel, and that's really bad ability for this. You get triple axle, lash out, to cut, snarl, and lash out. More than double. Throat chop. Throat chop, sorry. As you can see what Throat Chop does, actually prevents them from using any sound-based moves, so supersonic, hyper voice, stuff like that. So it goes for Light Screen, which is going to raise his special defense for about 3 to 5 turns. I don't know why he went with Liquidation. Unless he was going with... Yeah, why... Oh, never mind. Liquidation doesn't... Water moves get decreased with strict sunlight, so I don't know why he did that, but... This time I'm going to go with Snarl because if the Ring 2 is a special attack, which I'm pretty sure he is, Snarl's going to be a bunch of help here, I think. In terms of making sure it doesn't do too much damage. I do have my niece or my cousin's dog in my room, so if he starts up, you might hear a couple barks, but I'll kick them away really quick. Mr. Albus. Yes, I will. Okay, go for Snarl. This doesn't do too much damage anymore. Let's go over its special attack. Let's go for Play Rough. We're going to go for Struck, which is actually pretty useless in a 1-on-4 situation because it makes them go again. So we just got Play Rough twice. So Liquidation again, which I'm still trying to figure out why. Most of his goal is just keep lowering his defense, which is, I guess, is working. So I can. Alright, so if I use Throat Chop this turn, it means we should be able to knock it out. It hasn't really even done any damage at all during this entire thing. It's just Light Screen that's used its Struck. That's all it's been. That's all it's done so far. So I'll go for Throat Chop, which knocks it out because of the defense lowering. So we didn't actually take a single hit that entire game. That entire battle, I mean. Alright. I can remember now. once this thing's over, I'm gonna run to the market real quick and grab some Pokeballs, Great Balls, and Pokeballs. So I can reset my Pokeball supply. I'm gonna start running out after another couple more episodes here. For anyone else, no, I don't. If you're wondering, no, I don't think Necrozema is a water type. I think it's Psychic and Flying or Psychic and Dragon, but I'm not entirely sure. He's a full-on Psychic user, which means I don't think he's going to be much help to us. Psychic and Psyshock are interesting though, because Psyshock does it uses your special attack, does physical damage, and Psychic is just normal with the special attack. So again, you hit either the defense or special defense. Give me 1 minute. Alright, I just had to kind of yell my thing, my dog here. Electric fighting, so I'm gonna go, let's see. Oh boy. What we got? Let's see, that's Simeon and Jasmine. Alright, flying. I'm choosing flying. Or fighting, I mean. All of them would have a bit of a interesting thing to deal with, because it would be weak against. Okay, we hunted a scientist that way though, so I wasn't paying attention to that. I'm gonna go for it. Hopefully I get something good. Get a nice ground type would be nice. Okay, Crystal decided not to. You're the other one. Alright, so who am I switching for? Girder. Okay. I can deal with that. I do like how they had the scientists, the backpackers, and everyone else, and then the berries all spread out, because it's kind of interesting when they do stuff like that. Denende. Alright. I think Girder in this rental has coaching, which increases physical moves. Which would, like, who's the fourth? Drought's gonna increase its fire type moves. The Relicanth, what do we have? I can Dynamax. Pardon me, I had to kick the dog out of my room. I was trying to be nice with him, but he's very... Okay, so, I can Dynamax. I have a bunch of decent moves. I don't like max, I don't like Focus Punch, but if I Dynamax and use Max Quake, it avoids everyone's special defense, which I gotta mention that Nende is a special attacker. I don't think it knows a lot. It's even classified as a physical attacker in some games. So, we're going to do that with an L4. Max Quake can do 130 base damage, and it's also raise our special defense. Wow, Burger has quite a bit of HP at level 65. Dazzling Gleam, okay. That's going to hurt Girder for quite a bit. It's going to hit everyone else for a bit. Definitely go for Play Rough. Decent amount of damage. Potential Liquidation, which I'm still trying to figure out why he's using that. Unless he's basically trying to work defense. We're going to go for Max Quake. Bring it down to just under half health. Let's go for raise everyone's special defense like I said it would. Now we got one attack, so he's probably going to go for burn again. Yep. Okay, so next turn, I think Denene's done. Unless he knocks out Girder, then maybe he'd survive. Let's go. Gotta wake it up. Come on. They give you way too much time to decide your moves. I understand you get 30 seconds, but when you're waiting for it, it feels like an eternity. So he goes for Light Squeeze, which is a good, it's a smart move, I'll give him that. Maybe for Substitute. But can you use Substitute while you're Dynamaxed? Gives me You just turn into I've never seen that before. You turn into a giant version of the substitute doll. I'm not even sure that works every time, to be honest with you. Throw a great ball. It's 2 out of 4 done. More than the boss. I feel like fighting these guys is an enhanced version of what they did in Sun and Moon with the Totem Pokemon. The difference is it doesn't raise any stats, just makes their moves more powerful Dynamax moves, and then the HP doubling. We are facing a water type at the end, correct? If no one else will switch, I probably should. But considering our option right now, I think Frey would be the best option to switch because he has Torkoal, which is the fire type. So I think I'm going to skip on this one. I'm going to see if Frey or anyone else is smart enough to swap for Denende. I think anyone even chooses. I'll go without it. Okay, so Chris will switch to Nene, alright. Denene knows Thunder, so that's pretty good. Worry about the whole accuracy thing though, but I think we'll survive. So this is no contest, it's gotta be normal. If we go water, we're gonna have an advantage over it with Crystal, but we're gonna have a disadvantage with Frey. With normal, I can actually hit pretty hard. Klefki would be resistant to any normal type moves, and then the other two would just be, average. Nothing really special about it. And then after this, we fight the main boss, which I'm going to call for Suicune, actually. Because we got Lickitung. Oh yes, I was gonna tell you guys about this too. I got Christmas a little early. I got this neon light thing for my mom. It's for Pokemon. It's for anything else too. You get these little cutouts, and what happens is you have basically it's a light that's between 6 different colors, maybe 7. And it has a strobe thing where it switches between all of them, or slowly switches between all of them, including the 7. And what you do is you take these things out and you exchange them. My mom got me Bulbasaur, Pikachu on top of a Pokeball, and Charizard. It looks really cool. I'm pretty sure I put them up on Twitter, the 3 of them, along with the other stuff I got, which was 2 paintings that my mom made. They're made out of that, I'm not sure what she calls them. It's in a pen. You put it in, you dot it, and you put them all to make the picture. And then I got a comforter, Pokemon comforter, which I had to wash, coin counter, and I think that's it. I got other stuff that still getting, like, my aunt and my uncle are getting me some stuff. We're actually splitting some more gifts tomorrow. I still got stuff at my other house, which my mom is going to give the rest of them to me. She really went overboard this year because all those gifts were from her. Because the last couple of years we've had a problem with money. So this year she ended up getting a job somewhere where they pay her, God, it's got to be easily $400 to $500 a week. I think it's called Venture Forth. But she makes a lot of money now, and even if she gets a low check, it's only like $400. It's really a really good job. So I think she's like, all right, I'm able to do it this year. We're doing this. So that was nice of her. I'm not sure we're expecting everyone else. Ended up getting Final Fantasy 12 the Zodiac Age for Switch for my grandmother, and 6 Pokemon card packs of Vivid Voltage, but they still haven't come yet. And then I pretty much got all my stuff out of the way. I got to do gift cards for 5 people, and I think I'm pretty much done. Come on, Klefki, let's wake up here. This is going to be a longer one because the guy put down a Switch again. It always seems to be like a curse when I do this stuff. Okay, so it goes for light screen, which doesn't work because he did it last time. Damn, 2 misses. Alright, so we're going to go for break. Who burned him? I must have been Torkoal. I was talking for the entire last round, but we were paying attention to what was going on. I mean, I was watching it, but my eyes weren't focusing on what was going on. The next turn, I think we got him, as long as Klefki actually does something this turn. I was pointing out something funny is that I don't know if you want to look him up. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but the guy on YouTube called he's a PokeTuber, Pokemon YouTuber, and he made this thing a while ago for Pokemon Go. Basically, you can name Pokemon certain things, but you can't name other certain things like swear words and stuff. That's pretty funny. He goes on there, and there's a lot of names you can't name them. There's other than the same thing. So go ahead and check him out. Check that video out. It's pretty funny. And then I was playing. I don't know if anyone's heard. It's called Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links on my phone, and I tried to put Fish deck in my deck as my deck name, and the game let me do it, but it bleeped out the last two letters of Fish, which is the I. So I'm guessing in another language that means something bad. Maybe it took it as something like a swear word in some other kind of language. But anyone can ask me or figure that out for me if that's a swear word or if it's just a mistake on their part, because there's a lot of different spellings and stuff. Some of the Pokemon don't even sound the same, and they use their cries in like the Korean or the Japanese version of Pokemon. But I'm just curious on why it does that. At least for doing. So I know people watch this a lot for Pokemon, but there are other things that I do. It's just that I like to do Pokemon a lot of the time. All right, so we have Round, Blizzard, Thunder, and Muddy Water. So it's a special attack with a tongue for Slam, which was heavy revolve around. So I'm actually gonna do one thing here. I'm not gonna switch. I'm gonna let's see if he's smart enough. I'm gonna let Frey switch with Lick a Tongue so he has Thunder, which gives us in a pretty good position to take on the Water type user, assuming that he's smart enough to do so. What was the guy with Clef? Why did he do that? Well, there is one advantage to doing this against, is that Torkoal has Drought, which would decrease water type moves, increase fire type moves. Maybe he's counting on that to do the water ear that, or he's just an idiot. I mean, it's really hard to tell sometimes with these people. So we got Kyogre, so that Kyogre was sweeping, so I was pretty on the ball there. So that ain't a special attacker. Torkoal is a special attacker. So how does this work too? I don't think I've ever had. Is it gonna do Drizzle then Drought? Okay, so yeah. So actually, I think the last time we lost Kyogre was because of Drizzle. So maybe that's the reason he did it. Maybe he just knows that Drizzle Kyogre is dead. So coaching in this situation, I don't think is gonna help us at all. Let's see what I'm gonna use Break here. I'm gonna see what Kyogre uses here. Guys out of switch game, dang it. Wake me up before you go. Let's go, come on. Probably goes a white screen because he didn't select anything, so that's gonna help us if Kyogre's special attack, which I'm pretty sure is going to be. So I'm gonna go Kyogre goes for Thunder, which would have been bad if he would have kept the Drizzle around, because with Drizzle, Thunder, or with Rain, Thunder makes sure to hit every single time. Unless you're protected, obviously, or out of range of the attack. So I go for Brick Break, okay. Burn, that's interesting. Does it not know any other moves besides Fire? No, but I forgot Inferno does automatically burn the opposing Pokemon if it hits. It's kind of like Dynam. Dynamic Punch. So yeah, he has no other moves besides that. Leave her with a burger and go. See it go. This leaves all Pokemon that have had their stats boosted during this turn to burn. Okay, so using that over on Kyogre I think can help. So you break it to using Inferno until he runs out. And then probably switch to Rapid Spin, otherwise that... I'm not sure if it works for the opposing Pokemon, but if I've read that right, that means that any Pokemon with a burn, after you use that, will get their stats increased. So it goes Light Screen again because he's not selecting anything. Kyogre for Body Slam on Clefty, which would normally be better if he moved first. Then he goes for Thunder. Brick Break. Basically, we're going to defeat Kyogre with 3 Pokemon. Definitely won't like. Okay, so he goes for smoke screen. That's pretty smart if he keeps using Thunder. Kyogre gets hurt a little bit by the burn. So we're just going to keep using Brick Break. I don't think using anything else is going to really help us. It would help us if freaking Klefki would wake up. But that's not going to happen. So if you guys don't mind, I'll keep my eyes on the screen a little bit, but I'm going to get my phone in with some stuff because this is obviously going to take a while. He's paralyzed, which doesn't matter anyway because he hasn't been doing a damn thing. Oh crap, that's great range. Dang it. Now his water type was getting more powerful and he can hit with thunder at any time. There he goes. Doesn't damage. Creates lucky terrain. Break. And Hera's gonna hurt a little bit by the burn. That's where I forgot 2 rapid spin in this game actually use Origin Pulse but it missed. Wow. It hit everyone's butt. It hit everyone but didn't hit everyone but Sparkle. That was the worst thing that could possibly happen in this situation. Would hit anyone else. I think it's because it smells pretty good. Alright, so Kevin's gonna help load the burn. Break. I don't know if Club would want to be hit by that. We want to wait for him every single time. Afraid Shield for our side is going to do anything? Nope. Alright. Club gets paralyzed. That means it's going to his. He goes for Stat Changer, which is going to negate all Bill's other Pokemon. Goes for Aqua Ring, which is going to restore his HP in return. That's lightning. Goodness, we seem to be doing more damage than we can actually kill it. So. There's an Origin Pulse. Look. Okay, we just lost 2 more Pokemon. Now we can lose another Pokemon unless we lose this entire match. Storm's growing even stronger. Storm's becoming too strong to withstand. Aqua Ring. Aqua Ring also feels burned to death. Now we have a bit of a dilemma here. Okay, first of all, Drought's gonna depowered water type, so that's good. So we have a couple of things here. If Danae dies this turn, it's over. But if one of our cheers restores HP, we might have a chance. Mine didn't do anything. He did something. Strong against physical moves, okay, not bad. He goes for Max Strike against the Nene. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Son of a. I got a feeling we're never gonna be able to beat Power just because of that little thing. Yep, it's over. Say that. That's it. Kyogre won. We're thrown out of the arena. We got Orangatu, Nene, and Lickitung. So we'll take Oblivious plus. Symbiosis seems like a good ability. I'm gonna take him. Nope. No, not to the party. Alright, so that's a total of 14 we've done. But still no Necrozema. We'll do one more. Anything is fine. Yep, I'm gonna save my adventure. Invite others. So we got Ash, someone I don't know, and Phoenix. Something I can't spell, I mean. So we got Ash, someone I don't know, Phoenix, and Jacob. Alright. Okay, so we got Talonflame with Gale Wings right away. That sounds like a good move, a good setup. So does actually all three of them sound like good setups. Kolikix has Life Dew. Chino has Ignition and the ability to multi-hit. Talonflame has Gale Wings, enough said. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so he goes for Talonflame. Decent on October. I'm gonna... Okay, so let's see. Drop Kick, Acrobatic, Swagger. I'm going to go for Chino. And I'm going to guess he's going to go for Artillery. Oh. Alright, so we got two normal types. I'm not sure if that's good or not. Last Pokemon's fighting are different to switch out. Okay, so it's Steel. I'm going to call Dialga or Cobalion on this one. We got fighting and normal. I'm going to go normal because we do fighting where I have an issue. Well, it's hard to say what kind of issue we're going to have because both Togekiss or Togetic and Talonflame are strong against fighting, but our two normal types are weak against fighting, so it's hard to say. It's getting dark in here. I got to turn my light soon. So we start with Ditto. Ditto Pop. Or is it just regular Ditto? Okay, impossible. So it switches to the first Pokemon that's sent out, so we have to fight Talonflame. Okay. So I think Talonflame is going to use... Okay, so it has Tailwind, Hurricane, Steel, and Thunderbolt. Not too bad. I'm going to Triple Axle. Triple Axle, if it hits more times than once, it gets stronger. We're going to have a Dynamax. Are we going to have a Dynamax Talonflame with the Dynamax Talonflame? Is that how that's going to work? Yep. Hey, brother. Okay. So I don't think this Talonflame was a mech character. It's going to hit him hard and reach everyone's speed. Pet too. Triple Axle, which is slightly more powerful every time it connects. 3. Okay, 3 times. It'll go connect there. And he hits top. So I think for this, well, Heather is not strong, but he can't hit him. So play rough, okay. Doesn't do much of fire though. Did lower its attack though. Okay, so I'm gonna switch between. It looks like I'm switch between Tailstorm and Triple Axle for this battle. I don't want to use too much of one of them. Tailstop. For all 5 ways, come out right there. It'll go from Quavero on Chino, which does about half health damage. Now, Max there should be enough to knock it out. Alright, so not too bad on that one. The Pokeball. Gotcha. Talonflame was caught, or Ditto was caught. So obviously that's what we're going to be using. I'm going to go against this because I think having Ditto with Imposter could be good or bad depending on what you face. A lot of times it'll be bad because you can only select one Pokemon, and that's all you have to face it with. So I'm going to pass on that one. And then just give me 1 second, I got to turn my light on. I'm back. Choice between Ice and Ice. One looks like a Morris, the other one looks like Vanillite. So I'm choosing this way because of the backpack rip for it. Why do we choose that one? It seems kind of stupid. I guess I figured because it wouldn't matter, but I don't think they looked at the trainer that was out there. So that was, I would have done it probably too, so I can't say too much about it. Norris. Or Russ. I always pronounce it Norris. We got every move I have is not going to be damage, so we're going to start with Light Screen. At least I'll be able to do something. Talonflame's a bad match for this because if it knows around that moment hits Talonflame, that's pretty much going to be guaranteed knockout. Talonflame does not have a lot of defense. But Gale Wings Generation 3-6 means that it always had priority over everything else in the game. It made Talonflame kind of sought after, and you give like a Life Orb or a Choice Band, and then he just burns for everything. Just a feeling. Okay. This is going to be doubly effective. Blast, which does no good amount of damage. Norse with Ancient Power on Talonflame, which knocks it out, as well as right. Let's go for Life Orb, which would have helped a lot if it would have been used before Talonflame got hit. But it didn't hurt the HP, so I guess it's pretty good. Alright, now I get a chance to Dynamax. Unfortunately, none of my attacks are still not going to do enough. So yeah, I'm not even going to buy the Dynamax. That's no point. I'm going for Triple Axle. Max Tier for our size. Do anything? Nothing. Alright. We're on our own. Triple Axle. Sorry. Look for Heavy Beam for some reason. I don't understand why he would try it. Look for Body Slam. You know, hits it for a bunch of damage. Talonflame survive. You gotta hit it hard now. Hopefully that something switches next will deal with Dynamax and something. Jake can Dynamax. So we probably should Dynamax. Go for Triple Axle again, I guess. I think Token is going for Life Orb again. So X-Cloud is going to Dynamax. His best move at this point would be go for Max Heat. It would power up Tino's ability, attack power. It would power up Talonflame's Steel Wing move. And Toxic would technically benefit from it. Play rough, but I think it's going to use Life Orb. See what happens. So I go for Triple Axle. I only hit him one time. Steel Wing. Max. Why Max Strike? It's alright, I guess. I mean, it's not very effective, so it sucks, but you did lower its speed. Okay, Togo goes for Life. It's going to help Chinchino out. Hopefully it doesn't affect Chinchino. You go for the ability and stat nullification. Which does about half damage. Triple Axle again. I think this turn build's knocked out. I think Toxic went for Life Orb again. Yeah, Toxic. Triple Axle. I don't think we're going to win this turn now because Togetic used Life Dew, I'm pretty sure. Yep. It's going to store Togetic's HP and Chinchino's HP. So I can't say it's not a smart move because it is, considering what we've been going through. Body Slam. I forgot he has Refrigerate, I think is the ability, so it turns all normal moves into Ice type moves. We lost the Pokemon already. We gotta finish this now. Like, we need to finish this. Can't afford to lose more, otherwise we're done both these adventures. I really don't want to do that. Here to our side. Strong against physical. Okay. Relax. We are facing a switch at the end, so I know it's going to be a bad idea. I'm still going to catch it out this thing. But I need the next Pokemon that we get, I'm going to switch because Chinchino's not going to do well against, Chinchino's not going to do well against Steel type. So it doesn't have any moves that would deal a good amount of damage to them. So hopefully the next one we get like a Fire one, or to be honest with you, anything that would be good against Steel would be perfect for this. Okay, so we have Body Slam, Thunder, HP Thunder Wave. Body Slam would become an Ice type move because of Refrigerate. Thunder would do stuff. Thunder Wave. No. I don't think anyone's going to choose it. Nope, alright. So, I need to get Chinchino out of there because we're not going to have a very good time with this last battle if I don't get something good. We got fighting. We need to get... It would be disadvantageous to two Pokemon, but we need to switch out one of the normal Pokemon with a fighting Pokemon. But after that, we do get berries, so that's a plus. And there's also a fair possibility that Professor knows the trick, which would get rid of it anyway. Talonflame goes for Dynamax, which is smart, throwing over max airstream, which will increase all our speed, our allied Pokemon speed stats, and do much damage to the combustion. So let me pitch out here. I'm guessing Professor can go for some flying move. X-Claw is kind of up in the air because I'm not sure what moves. I wasn't paying attention what moves he uses. And I'm not sure if he has any super effective moves at all. Just for next air strength, which hits for over half health, almost 70% of his health because it's a hit. And we get all our speed rose. Alright. I go for my tail. Okay, so hits 3 to 5 times, that's right. 2. Wow. He's knocked out in one turn. Nice. He's from the last crappy battle. It's a great ball. Okay. I've got one more to face, and that's going to be the Steel type. Either one would be a problem if it was Kobolin or Dialga. So we got Fire Punch, Focus Blast, Prevent Sweep. Feather Dance lowers attack. Fire Punch does extra damage if another punch is in play. Focus Blast is a good but less accurate move, and Low Sleep will lower its defense. So I'm gonna hit swap, see what happens. We're gonna see who gets to change. All right, so I'm switching. All right, good. We got a decent lineup for this, I think. I know, well, it's called a Focus Blast, I think, so Bear's going to store our HP even though we didn't need it. What are we fighting here? I'm going to go with Cobalion. right? Nope, Dialga. This is interesting because no, that isn't going to really affect it. Actually, didn't think of it. I was thinking of something else, but so we're going to deal with Dynamax to start now. Not me. So I'm going for low sleep once to see if all our Pokemon are indeed fast as Dialga. If they already are all faster, there's no point in really using low sleep. Unless I had a move that does more damage depending on how low or below the opposing Pokemon's speed is. I'm going to use that shit like that. So we have Togekick going for 50%, which I'm not entirely sure is a good idea. You wouldn't be able to use Life from that. You'd be able to use Max Guard, but that's not as good. Which is going to do normal damage. You'll go for Ancient Power on me, which does a decent amount of damage. Focus Blast. Another decent amount of damage on Dialga. We'll go for Low Sweep. Dialga did attack before everyone else, so Low Sweep's going to help us out here. Toki goes Max Flare. Okay, so I can see why he did that. Because now we get the Sunny, which powers up all Fire type moves. But I'm still going for Low Sweep one last time, or one more time to see if I can lower its speed below all of ours. And then I'm going to switch to Fire Pledge. I wonder if X-Blood has a Fire type move. If it did, it'd be really helpful right now. Oh boy, it's such a crappy day out. It's supposed to be raining until like, as far as I know, it's noon tomorrow, which is crappy. But I'm also kind of hoping that because it's Christmas, I'm hoping that it gets low enough to the point where it snows at least overnight, maybe a little bit during the morning. I will say, oh, you're crazy. Well, it's been, I don't know how long it's been, but maybe a couple of years since we've actually had a white Christmas. We've had rainy Christmas, it was like gloomy Christmas. Rainy, or not snow, white Christmas. Max Flare again. Actually, hit some Dialga for a decent amount. I'm surprised. Getting desperate. This time I'm going to switch to Fire Pledge. I'm going to go for a Feather Dance. I think our best bet though. Wait, we're telling us one Pokemon, right? I go for Feather Dance then. I got to lower its stats. Gotta make sure the attack stat stays down. It's over. Listen. I go for Feather Dance. Make sure to lower his attack stat. It says a lot of times we're going to use Max Flare. So if we... Okay. So. No. Is that our last Pokemon? Okay, so we got one more chance here. Now would be a good time to start doing damage. Tornadus is going to lose his, or Togekick is going to lose his Dynamax feature, which might actually be a good thing. So I need him to use, Life Food. Otherwise it might be in a bunch of shit. But I think if I use Fire Pledge and Summon Boost with Flamethrower, I think we'll beat it this turn regardless. Rolls a token is going for an attack. So, we should be able to beat it this turn as long as I think Low Sleep is going to work in our favor here. I think everyone's going to attack before it can. Alright, so that's going to... Okay, so good. His Fear actually restored everyone's HP. Up to full, so that's nice. Double move with Flamethrower. He got burned too. Nice. I go for Fire Pledge. That's it. Game over. So 1 out of 2 ain't bad. So Dialga is blue, which I probably could use a thing, but this is blue and white, so I'm gonna go for it. Skyfall. Pretty close to colors, even though it's a light blue and kind of blue. Lighter, white, or whatever. Alright. Surprised I'm not yawning the mic like I normally do. Maybe it's not close enough tonight for me to go to sleep yet. Alright. So we got Ditto, Orus, Buskin, and Dialga. They all look I think Ditto is still non-shiny, non-shiny, non-shiny. Okay. So I'm going to choose Norris and actually go with Norris. There's new addition to my Pokedex too. Norris, Tundra Pokemon, Rock Ice, height 8'10", which is really high, really quite high. Weight 496 pounds, numbers battled 1. When gripped by rage, Norris will emanate freezing air, covering everything around it in ice. Oh, on the box. Okay, so that's another. I think we're down. We just did our 16th one. Still no Necrozema, so no, I'm not going to play any more records. Okay, so I forgot about that guy. I might give that a try after I'm done with Necrozema, see how far I can get. But how much dynamite work do I have? Oh, 39. I gave it really quick. Anyway, so that's gonna be it for this episode. I want to thank everyone for watching. This is the Pokemon Fan 1993 signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.